Okay, so welcome to day 4, isn't it? Of our little series of sessions. So, today we're going to be working with mantra. So we're going to work with one of the most kind of classic mantras, which relates to the sound of the breath. So we're going to work with SOHAM. Okay, so mantra translates as mind journey. Ma is the mind, tra, journey. So you think about travel, that's kind of the origins of that word. So it's a mind journey. So that's why there's so many different mantras, because everybody has like a different path to get to that pace, that space of kind of peace and serenity, I suppose, isn't it? So, but the mantra SOHAM, because it relates to the sound of the breath, it's quite a nice one to be able to get to that space. But you'll find that if you try different types of meditation, like transcendental meditation, things like that, there's different mantras that really work with different kind of personality types and things that can really kind of is the one for you. But SOHAM's a very lovely kind of universal one that we're gonna try today. Okay, so as always, we'll have a little kind of warm up, so you just kind of feel the space and kind of shift a little bit of any tension out of the shoulders, out of the body. So we're ready to kind of just come into that nice comfortable space. So a nice little crunchy shoulder roll. Just one way and the other. Okay, let's have a nice big inhale, so we just really stretch up to the sky. And really have a little wiggle of the fingers, just kind of lifting up, feeling the heart lifted. And then exhale, so let the hands come down and let the hands touch the earth, so we're really feeling grounded in our space. Okay, you can then come in again. Nice big inhale, lifting. And exhale again, a nice rotation. So we're working shoulders as well, and then we're earthing ourselves. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Brilliant. Okay. So make sure you feel nice and comfortable. If you're sitting cross-legged, that you're nicely supported. If you're in a chair, that your feet are nicely grounded into the floor. Okay, you want to feel that connection with the earth to kind of keep us there. If you want to have the legs out to the front, have the legs out to the front. Whatever way you feel nice and comfortable as we just kind of work into our session today. Okay, so maybe have one nice little roll shoulders up and back, just so we can feel the chest opening. We can start to feel ourselves really come into that lovely meditation position. So we're kind of lifting up through the spine, just feeling nice and tall. We can just rest the hands on the knees, either coming to chin mudra or bring the one hand on top of the other. Just feeling nice and comfortable. And we just softly close the eyes. Just allowing ourselves to just come into our breath. Just noticing the parts of the body that are connected with the floor, with the earth. And as we inhale and exhale, just feeling that connection deepen. As the body softens and settles into your space. Just noticing the base of the spine. Each vertebra stacked on top of each other. The crown of the head lifted towards the sky. And just feeling the sternum slightly lifted. So allowing collarbones to lengthen, shoulders to settle. And the breath to flow freely. Just noticing the breath, noticing the qualities of your breath today. Just noticing the breath is fast or slow, shallow or deep. And just noticing the sensation of the breath in and out through the nose. As we inhale, just feeling that cool air traveling over the top of the lip, in through the nostrils, down into the body. And as we exhale, just feeling that warm air traveling out of the nostrils, over the top of the lip. Following the journey of the breath. Noticing the upper chest gently rising and falling as we inhale and exhale. And then just noticing the breath into the rib cage, just noticing the breath there. As we inhale, feeling the rib cage expanding to the front and the back and the sides. As we fill the lungs with that breath, that prana. And then just bringing the awareness of the breath into the belly. Just noticing the breath there. As we inhale, seeing the belly gently rising. And as we exhale, gently falling. Just feeling those three parts of the breath together. As you inhale into the belly, rib cage, upper chest. And that moment where the inhale changes into the exhale and the upper chest lowers, rib cage contracts. We gently pull the navel in towards the spine just to release the left of that breath. Ready to take a lovely new in-breath. So just letting the breath flow. That inhale nourishing, that exhale, bringing that release, that letting go. And just also reading for our practice before we come to our mantra. Relaxing with the breath. The image of relaxing in a boat tethered in restless waters is an interesting metaphor for the process of breath awareness, which is a kind of mental mooring. When you rest your attention on the breath, your awareness is anchored. Currents and cross currents of thinking continue to create sensations of movement in the mind. But a steady focus on breathing prevents these mental provocations from disturbing your equilibrium. So just letting the breath remain in this natural rhythm. Let your breath be as fast or as slow as it likes, as deep or as shallow as it likes. You just let your awareness rest on it. Breath and awareness, awareness and breath. We're not trying to control the breath, but we're using the breath and the sound of the breath as your point of focus. And as we rest our awareness on the breath, notice how on each inhalation. Your breath seems to make the sound so. Inhale, so. Just hearing the sound of so on the breath. And notice that on the exhalation, the breath seems to make the sound hum. Exhale, hum. This is the natural sound of the breath. You don't need to say it, but just listen to your breath as it repeats these sounds. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. So, hum. As you listen to the breath, using it as your point of focus, notice how gradually the mind starts to calm. Notice how your mind seems to slow down and become more peaceful as it connects with the natural rhythm and sound of your breath. Continue to listen to the breath. If you find that your mind drifts off, becomes untethered, simply bring your focus back to the breath. The sound of so, hum. So, hum. just softly letting go of the practice. Just gently returning to the signs of the chimes. And just gently over the fingers, over the thumbs, just coming back. And the hands into prayer position. And just rub the hands together, just building up a little bit of heat in the palms. You can just bring them over the eyes, just looking into that space. Just nourishing the eyes with the heat from your hands. And then slowly just bring the hands down to your lap. Om Shanti. Namaste.